Hey guys, me Dave. It's 9/11, 9 or no 10/11, 10/11 2021 Monday night. So um, I want to give you guys a warning. Something I want to talk about tonight. I want to give you guys a warning that all these perps are coming out on these calls now, you guys. Because the state department wants to investigate this for everyone. You know, and all this stuff. So now all the perps are coming on those calls and they're creating confusion. COINTELPRO, you guys, that we're infiltrated. If people don't want to realize we're infiltrated a whole lot, then that is their problem. Get out of the way and let's move forward. It just blows me away that people think that these people are real. It's a control group. These calls are a control group, you guys. It's the same people controlling the conversation every time. If a real TI hops on there, they will shut him up. They will misdirect. They'll shut the guy up. If a real TI hops on these calls and talks, they will shut him up. They'll be rude to him. I mean, it's a pattern. It's a pattern. I don't know how else to say it. Some people just don't want to believe it, But so these perps are going to be coming out of the woodwork now, because the State Department, everyone's going to be writing to the State Department the real TIs and stuff. So we're going to have fake TIs writing to the State Department too. Maybe it could be a psyop. It could be maybe they're just saying that. But they talk crazy talk, they talk crazy talk. They're going to talk crazy talk and all this stuff. And talk about stuff that don't exist, and Agenda 21 and NWO and all this stuff. We can't talk about that stuff, you can't talk about that stuff. You go to these calls and these people are talking about the NWO and Agenda 21 and 9/11 was an inside job and all this stuff. I mean, that was over 20 years ago. And they're still bringing this stuff up. They want to, they don't want you to move forward. They keep on bringing up the same old thing. That's their job. Their job is to talk about the same thing over and over and over again. I've been on the calls for a few years now, quite a few years. And it's the same people talking about the same thing. They've been talking about the same thing forever. It's the same thing. They cannot move forward. This is their job. This is what they get paid for. They have talking points they have to hit on. One girl on there always talks about child molestation and human trafficking and just very graphic sexual things that she always talks about. That is her job. That is a talking point of the perps. That's what she's getting paid to do. She hops on these calls and she talks about that stuff. That's what she does. Now there's another one that is supposed to be a historian or whatever you want to call it, and she you read Dr. Duncan's book and all this stuff and all this other stuff, and and she brings up 9/11. Every conversation she brings up 9/11 and NWO and all this stuff to discredit us. We can't be talking about this stuff. If we want to be believed. These calls are horrible, you guys. I go to them because it's background noise and I have nothing to do. But they're horrible. It's the same people talking every night. The same people talking every night. They're not real. They're totally fake TIs. Every now and then there will be a real TI on there. You can tell he's real. Because they're not very nice to that person. And they're screwing them all up. But these people are getting paid to talk nonsense. Now, COINTELPRO, you guys, we are infiltrated. It's do your history, do your research on COINTELPRO. I mean, it's everywhere. If Anonymous has a march They are gonna send in violent people to cause trouble. COINTELPRO, this is what they do. You know, when Anonymous has a march, they are gonna send in troublemakers to cause trouble. If Atifa or whatever, they're gonna send in troublemakers to cause trouble and riot and cause major trouble. This is what they do. You know, this has been going on for 40 years. You know, I don't know. Just some TIs, just you know, they don't get what's going on. They really don't. You know, I'm talking about. There's a couple that make videos that just. I'm not trying to be mean or pick on them, but they really don't. They don't understand what's going on. They don't understand it. They just don't get what's going on. They just don't understand. They're in a psyop and all this stuff. They think everything's real. Anyway, so the perps are out on these calls, and they're causing confusion. Talking nonsense, like these are weapons you buy at Walmart and all this stuff. These are military grade weapons. You know, Dr. Duncan said they're more powerful than a nuclear weapon. They're not buying them from Amazing1.com. You know, they're not using those. But these people go on these calls and they talk nonsense. I hope nobody listens to these calls because they talk nonsense. You know, like somebody important. You know, they're perps. And they're the same ones talking every night. They're the same ones talking every night. This is their job. This is what they do for a living. This is how they make their money. They don't care about us. They're here to discredit us. I just wish people would wake up and realize we're filled with perps, and we really are. It's not 10% perps, it's 60% perps. You know? And 40% real TIs, you know? You know, it's ridiculous. It really is. And I don't know how else to get through to some TIs that make videos. They just don't get it. They'll never. If they haven't caught on yet, I mean, it's been 8, 9, 10 years. If they haven't caught on yet, they're never gonna catch on. They just don't understand what's going on. You know, they'll never get it. You know, some people just will never get what's going on. They'll never understand what's going on. Anyway, so I'll tell you about today. It hasn't been that bad. I kind of laid around a lot today because I was up every 2 hours last night. So I was really tired today, so I laid in bed a lot. Making my feet itch. Probably about 8 hours. You know, 8 hours of feet itching. And then I woke up and took Max out and all this stuff. Okay, so I went to the park. They were hitting my bowels. I mean, they were trying to make me have an accident in my pants. You know, I mean, I hate to say that, but they were. You know, so we went to the park. I took Max to the park, and we did a loop, and we came right back home. Man, I had to go and sit on the toilet. They do not want me to leave the house. You know, this guy's an insecure bitch, as far as I'm concerned. He does not want me to leave the house. I don't know what the guy's so afraid of. What is he so afraid of? He thinks he owns me and all this stuff. Like I say before, like it said in Dr. Duncan's book, they're in a delusional alternative reality. They don't know what's going on. You know? So I was going to the park and they're trying to make me have an accident. Turned around and beeline back home and sat on the toilet. And that was that. So then my relative took Max out. He went potty and went poop and stuff. And, you know, I told her, I said, I told her, I said, they are making me go to the bathroom right now. You know, so I had to go to the bathroom, you know, ASAP, you know, and that's what they did. So then I ate supper, hung around, took Max out at 7. Took him out again at 7. And they were kind of doing it a little bit. You know, but Max got to go potty and all that stuff. Nothing happened there. And then went for a little ride and stuff, and then we came home, you know, and stuff. But this guy's he's an insecure bitch. I'm telling you, man. I've never seen anybody so insecure. I can't even go camping. I go camping, and the guy's trying to make me have an accident in camping. He's trying to, he has all his perps up there and all this stuff, and he just causes a big, you know, he can't even go camping one night. He throws a fit. I mean, it's like his head's gonna explode. He can't handle it. Sorry guys, I don't mean to get loud, but the guy can't handle it, you know, really. I mean, he sits there and hits you and tries to keep you inside all the time, and you know, it kills these guys that I have a vehicle, and I have a phone, you know, and I have internet, you know, I have access to people, you know, and all this stuff. It kills this guy. It drives these people crazy. They don't want me to have a vehicle. They don't want me to have a phone. They don't want me to have a computer, TV, nothing. They want me sitting in my... They like I say, they're in an alternate world. They expect me to sit on my bed 24/7 to get tortured. They really do expect that. That's how ignorant these people are. They're out of it. Hi, Tanner. What are you doing? You know, they're out of it. I'm telling you, man. They're out of it. Out of reality. They're not in reality. They're totally out of reality. You know, and they're just in their own little world. Tunnel vision or something. I don't know what it is. But so that's what they did to me today. Other than that, not much going on. But, you know, I got feet itching all day today. And then, you know, they tried to make me have an accident when I went home, and, you know, and stuff. So I had to race back home. I'm telling you, man, it's... Life of a TI is not fun. This needs to end. We need to write to those people, you guys. Real TIs need to write to those people. Get that survey in. I'll give you the email address right now. All capital letters. It's HIRTF@state.gov. Write to those people. If you're a real TI, write to those people. You tell them what you're going through. I would stay away from remote neural monitoring and mind control. But if you're being burned and being hurt and kept up all night and you have headaches and your balance is off and blurred vision and all that stuff, they want to know about that stuff. So it's HIRTF, all capital letters, at state.gov, you guys. Let's do this. You know, maybe something will happen. This is the biggest step we've ever had in our life. We got to take advantage of it, real TIs. Anyway, so I'm going to cut this off, you guys. I'll leave the description, and I'll leave the email in the description area. Let's make this happen. Let's do this. Some people say it's too late. It's never too late. We got to stop this. I want to be out of this program, man. I'm telling you, I want to be out of it by the time I'm 52, so I can start my life again. And we deserve this. We don't deserve to go through this. None of us do. We don't deserve this, you know. So anyway, I'm going to cut this off, and I'll talk to you guys later.